Hello and welcome to your 2018 GLIAC preview of Tiffin University softball. Now we're joined by head softball coach Jeff Nickerson. Coach, how are you?
Doing great. How are you today, Matt?
Not too bad. You know, last year at any given point in the season, 5 of the 8 position players on the field for you could be sophomore or younger. Had a very young team. Talk about the challenges that coaching a young team presents for a coach, and then talk about the growth from last year to this year of those individuals.
Well, the challenges that it really made for us last year was that, we ended up losing 14 games by 1 run. And right there, if we win half of those games, we're now a very, very good team as opposed to a team that just finished just under 500. So if we could win 7 of those games, now we're 29-21 instead of 22-28 or vice versa, somewhere in that range. And then we also lost, I think, 4 games by 2 runs. So I think we'll probably have a lot of the same starting core back, and hopefully that they understand that the little things that make the difference in the games, that get us those runners over, just advancing one base sometimes without getting an out is huge. And we're really starting to emphasize more on base running this year, and hopefully we can get things a little bit better and get things rolling this year.
Your top 3 hitters return: Jamie Sevenish, Libby Crow, Sierra Besser-Paul. 2 juniors and a sophomore. You've got 2 speedsters and somebody with a little bit of pop in that lineup. Talk about how you've seen those 3 individuals grow.
On and off the field is where you see a lot of growth and you see a lot of maturity in these young ladies, and just the way that they approach practices, they're approaching their lifting, their workouts and stuff like that, and they approach their individual practice times that we do for hitting throughout the day. It's been a great culture this year. You see a lot of kids really wanting to come together, and this team is really strong, unified team that we haven't had a lot in the past as far as like a complete team unity here.
Your top 3 pitchers also returned: Kimmy Reynolds, Tiffany Snell, and April Bennett from last year. Kimmy Reynolds she's climbing the charts in numerous records at Tiffin University. Talk about the role that she'll take on this year from a leadership standpoint.
Well, Kimmy's a senior, obviously, for us. And, she came from a high school where she won state championship. So she's always has taken that role upon herself to be kind of like the leaders of the pitchers. So hopefully she can continue to mentor the younger pitchers and the freshmen that we got in. And when we got a tough game, I go to Kimmy and I hand her the ball and say, "Hey, go out and get it done." And she wants it. She wants to be that person out there.
When you hit the recruiting trail this past year, what was the focus? Is it more pitching, defense, or are you kind of focused on the offensive side of the ball?
I think it was a little bit focused on a little bit of everything. I think like every coach wants to. We picked up a really good pitcher who's had a lot of success in high school, took her team to state finals, ended up losing the state finals, but still led her team at the Division I level to the state championship game. So she'll come in, she'll help us a little bit. We've added some more speed, if we could, possibly, which is great to our team. I think we're a little bit better defensively this year. So look forward to what we got coming.
Well, your schedule starts out with a February 3rd tilt against Lincoln Memorial. Your first home game's your first GLIAC game against Ashland on March 21st. Will the GLIAC be what it usually is, a tough conference?
The GLIAC's going to probably be even a tougher conference this year, because I don't know if you see we're playing everybody 4 times now. So it's 4 times with Grand Valley, it's 4 times with Wayne State, it's 4 times with Saginaw Valley State, it's 4 times with Ferris. 4 times with Ashland. I could just go on with everybody in the conference. So that just makes it definitely harder.
Talk about your non-conference real quick. That Florida trip, a little bit different for you guys than you've done in the past.
Yes, it is. We're not going to play in that tournament like we typically have, where we end up playing schools from all over. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I really like our schedule. So playing those Florida schools actually help us, because they consider those in-region games, and that to me was important. So and we're also going to get to play at facilities that are extra nice, instead of playing at a tournament where you go and they drag the field in the morning and they don't touch it for again the rest of the day. So now we're going to go play at Eckerd and St. Leo, some Rollins, some nationally ranked schools in the country, and it'll help us really measure where we're at.
Coach, thank you for taking time to do this with us. Best of luck this year. We look forward to covering you and the softball program out there at the Paradiso Athletic Complex.
And we look forward to having you guys out to our games.
This has been your 2018 preview of Tiffin University softball for the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference.